Hey, what is going on guys? Welcome everyone back to another video. Hopefully you are all enjoying your day. As you can see by the title, today we're going to be looking at the Avengers mod in Call of Duty World at War. So out of all Call of Duties, this zombie mod is specifically in World at War. Unfortunately, we don't have any mod as good as this in Black Ops 3 as of yet. I'm telling you, this mod is absolutely insane. The actual name of this mod is basically called Malibu, but it's basically the Avenger mod. And as you can see by the gameplay of the mod so far, it more or less revolves around the Avengers universe, starting from Asgard all the way in the heavens, back down to Earth at Tony Stark's mansion, all the way to the city. But before we get into the rest of the video, I am holding a giveaway. If you want to win a PSN or Xbox code to get DLC 5 Zombie Chronicles, which will hit Xbox sometime soon, and if you do want to get it for PS4, or if you want to buy something for yourself, all you got to do is number 1, like the video, number 2, comment down below why you want it. And as you can see on the screen, the winner will be picked in a matter of 2 weeks, and it will be drawn on my Twitter at Glue44HD. All winners are done randomly through random.org. So hopefully 2 of you will be able to win this prize, and you can go ahead and play some zombie DLCs for yourself. So getting back to the video, what happens in this mod, as I said, is you start from Asgard, and as you can see, we can choose these characters. It starts off with Spider-Man to Hulk to Captain America to Scarlet Witch, and Quicksilver's there as well, which is quite interesting. There's just a ton of Avenger characters to choose from. We're basically only going to be looking at the main characters in this video, because if we look at all of them, it's going to take too long. All these characters have special abilities, and there's a secret way to get each and every single one of them, but we're only going to be going through so many of these characters. So starting off, we're going to be looking at the Spider-Man character in this mod. As you can see, when you transform to Spider-Man, actually has a cool animation, and I think the best bit about being Spider-Man is that it actually has his arm model there as well. There's a web slinging icon, usually where the red dot sight is, and you can even shoot out of his hand, obviously using the web shot. So what happens is if you actually go ahead and go up against a zombie, if you guys are all wondering, I do have God mode on. I no clip around the place because it takes too long if you walk around in this map because it's huge. Basically, if you shoot with this weapon, it has the nice web slinging sound that you'd normally hear in a Spider-Man game. But what's cool about this is that it can actually trap the zombies. And what I mean by that is it stops the zombies from moving forward, and of course you can also more or less kill them with it. Although it's not super effective, I still really like the Spider-Man in this mod. It just works perfectly with some of the characters, and apart from that, it looks nice. The weapon itself definitely isn't the best, obviously, if you're going to start getting into higher rounds, but apart from that, an absolutely amazing mod to go of Spider-Man. If we head to the next character we're going to be looking at, we're going to be looking at the Hulk. So when you transform into the Hulk, you don't become the Hulk just yet. You turn into Bruce Banner, and from Bruce Banner, what you have to do is you have to go to Tony Stark's house, and you basically go to his bar, and there's a ton of perks on the table, and you have to hit these perks in such an order that this green juice fills up. Obviously, if you hit the wrong perk in the wrong order, it doesn't fill up. Once you get in the right order though, you get something called some mean green juice, or that's what I like to call it. You drink it, and basically you turn into Hulk. You can also calm him down and turn him back to Bruce Banner, just like it is in the actual Avengers or Hulk movie. But if you go against some zombies, try to kill them, you can see that his special ability is absolutely insane. More or less, all he does is smack his hands together, and basically the zombies, as you can see by the gameplay, they just fly away. Now you can also jump really high using Hulk, and you can try and smash people, but if you jump high and you try and land someone, unfortunately it doesn't kill them or squash them as it would normally do. I think that'd be a bit too far for the creators to create, because what they've created so far is just absolutely amazing. You can also use the V tool, which of course is going to be the melee tool, and basically, you know, it's just the same old melee. He just smacks his hand with his right hand. Nothing too amazing about that. But what's interesting is that if we look at the next character, Captain America, we have to get his shield. Now, to get Captain America's iconic shield, we actually have to use Hulk. So there's like little Easter eggs and steps to get this. And basically you go down by the Malibu beach underneath Tony Stark's epic mansion. And on the cliff, what you can see is Captain America's shield. Basically what you're going to do is use the green mean juice, turn Bruce Banner all the way back to the angry menace of the Hulk himself. Then what you're going to do is use a special ability. You got to clap those hands together, and as you can see on the screen, the shield just flies off. It's actually got quite a funny animation to it, and from there what you can then do is switch over to Captain America. He can then pick up the shield, and boy oh boy is this animation amazing. So as you can see with the actual shield so far, he can throw it. It comes back like you would normally expect. However, it's kind of cool when you go up against some zombies. Once again, you throw it at a zombie, it comes back to you. You can also smack them with the shield as well. Obviously, it's not truly effective, but it seems to be a one hit anyway, which is cool. But apart from that, it's so awesome for these actual animations to come into the maps. And specifically some of these characters, because I'm telling you right now, there's no better zombies map in terms of animations and aesthetics than this map right here. It's absolutely astounding. So if we hop over to the next character we're going to be looking at, it is going to be Thor. Now, Thor's character, I wouldn't say is the best in terms of everything. Basically for Thor, you got to go ahead and find his hammer. So this time we go into the city. So now we're in the city portion of the map. You then got to go ahead and find his hammer in one of the motel rooms. And as you can see, I finally found it in the room. You can pick it up. I believe it's on top of a toilet. So after obtaining Thor's hammer, when you use the hammer itself, it's kind of what you'd expect. Basically, you shoot with it, and what happens is a lot of lightning strikes come down from the heavens to kill the zombies. Now, it's not really effective because it does take a while in between each time you use a lightning strike. But what's interesting about this hammer is that if you melee it with someone, it seems to be a one-hit kill instantly. Maybe because I'm in a low round, I'm not sure, but you just hit it and they die. Easy as that. So Thor's character is pretty cool. I personally don't like it too much. However, his skin and his character, if you're playing co-op with someone, does look insane. So if we head over to the next character we're going to be looking at, we're going to be looking at Iron Man, possibly the character you guys want to see. And his suit is absolutely amazing. So once you become Iron Man, what you then want to do to obtain his actual Iron Man suit, because you start off as Tony Stark, you just go to his tech workplace, which is, I believe, like a few stairs down from his main lounge room. And from there, you open up this Jarvis machine, and you can choose which type of Iron Man armor to bring out. I chose to bring out the Mark III suit. And as you can see, when you hop inside, it's got the nice animation. It's awesome. And the helmet of the actual Iron Man comes up as well, which is sweet. And as you can see, it now becomes more technological. So the actual interface is just like the movie now. And if I head near some of these zombies, it's actually highlighting the zombies. I believe at the bottom right, it's telling me how many zombies there are left. And what's cool is that it's pretty much a one-hit shot, just like you'd expect it. Unfortunately, you cannot fly using the Iron Man suit. I think if you did fly, it would probably ruin the zombies map because you'd never get eaten alive or you'd never die or anything like that. But as you can see, it's absolutely amazing. It looks freaking awesome. But what happens is when the charge runs down on the suit, you got to go all the way back, put the suit on there with that stupid, annoying face mask on there blocking your vision, which is so annoying. I had to do that myself. But obviously, it's an awesome suit. You can choose any one of them. I believe there's like a black one over there, and there's Mark II, Mark 1s. I don't know, there's a ton of them. I'm not sure about the specifics, but basically they probably would be the same. So if we look at the last character we're going to be looking at, it is going to be Hawkeye. Now, there's nothing too special about this character, but what happens is if you use the character, you go over to the clothing store, you will find his bow and arrow. And if you see me no clip out of the store and use this bad boy, it is actually pretty cool. Obviously, the reloading time is a little bit slow, and the aiming of the weapon is very difficult because there's no precise red dot sight. You got to aim all the way down because the arrow shoots all the way up. It's kind of interesting. I guess they did it that way so it'd be a bit more of a challenge, a little bit more difficult. And as you can see, it's pretty cool. If I hop on top of one of these crane things here going for long shots, I mean, it's an easy thing to do, but obviously the aiming is a little bit different. I wouldn't use this character because obviously in high rounds, it won't be that effective because it reloads super slowly. But if you're a Hawkeye fan, you like using a bow and arrow, this is definitely the character for you. So as you can see, that is all the characters we've been through. Obviously, there's more characters to go through like Scarlet Witch, Quicksilver, Vision. To be honest, none of those characters have any secret abilities or any epic abilities like these characters had. But if we hop over to the graphics, I put my video into no clip mode so I can fly around and show you guys how good this map looks and how it kind of flows. So what you do is you kind of get to this city later in time. Obviously at the start you could have seen Asgard. That's just where you choose your characters and you can spawn back to Tony Stark's mansion. But starting from the city, there's cool little Easter eggs, little memes around the place. And as you hop over to Tony Stark's house, this is where the map starts to shine and looks pretty amazing. I mean, you got Tony Stark's house on the edge of the cliff. It looks just like it does in the movies and whatnot, and it looks absolutely amazing. I love the graphics, I love how the map flows, and if you want some more mod videos like this, let me know in the comment section down below. Hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you do want to enter into that giveaway, all you got to do is like the video, comment down below why you want one of those PSN or Xbox codes, and you could be winning DLC 5 Chronicles soon enough when the giveaway obviously does get launched. But apart from that, hopefully you guys did enjoy, and I will catch you all later. Globe out.